able to go onto your knees, we're just going to arch our back. So, and round out. Roll out your neck. Good. Now we're going to focus on our hips. So I want you guys to curl in your hips, tilt them forward, then tilt it back. Forward and back. Good. Good. All right, now I'm going to face forward. And then we're going to come up. I want to see you guys shift your weight side to side. Push your hips forward and bring it back. Forward and back. Good. All right, now we're going to stretch out our inner thigh here. So you can go ahead and put your hands on the floor. One leg out to the side. And go as far as you feel comfortable. Good. If you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and sit into it. You feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh here. Make sure your knee and your toe are pointed up. Deep breath. Good. And get ready to switch sides. Again, the knee and the toe are pointed up towards the ceiling. Extend out as far as you feel comfortable. Breathe with it. And remember here, we're going to also sit into it if you feel comfortable. Great job. And bring that leg back up. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and sit down crisscross. So while we're here, we're going to make ourselves small. Go ahead and fold your hands. Lean forward. Tuck in your head. We're going to try and take 4 deep breaths here. Good. And switch sides. We're leaning over to our side, trying to bring both elbows down. Same thing here, 4 deep breaths. And opposite side. And come on up. Good. All right, so I'm going to have you turn to your side. We're actually going to go on our knees here. Good. Then what we're going to do is actually have our hands in front. I want you guys to have your hands in front. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Retract the shoulders back. And then bring your hands in your back pocket. And pick it up. Forward. And drop. Up. Back. And drop. Up. Forward. And drop. Up. Back. And drop. Keeping those shoulders squeezed. Pick it up. Forward. And drop. Good. Big circles. Forward and back. All right, hands back behind you. Now I want you to interlock your fingers. We're going to extend those arms away from us. You're going to lean forward. If you're able to, bring it back. And relax. Go ahead and go back into crisscross. Okay. Now you're going to bring your elbow down in front here. We're going to get a nice thoracic twist. So the thoracic spine is the part that helps you turn side to side. Okay. We're going to bring our elbow in front. Hand up towards the ceiling. Look at that hand. If it hurts to bring your elbow down, extend the arm out. That's fine as well. One more deep breath. And switch sides. And bring it down. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and take it on our back. Use those arms to move those legs around in a nice circle, loosening up the low lumbar. Opposite way around. Hold one knee into the chest, extend the opposite leg out. Roll your ankle out. Good. Now we're going to rock that knee side to side as far as you feel comfortable each side. Extend the leg. Pull it as far back as you can while keeping the leg nice and straight. Deep breath. Feel a nice hamstring pull here. Good. Now bend the knee. We're bringing the knee out to the side here. If you're able to hold your foot here, you can hold it along the side, big toe or ankle, depending on how far you feel comfortable going. Point the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling. Deep breath. And extend out. Shake it out. Now we're switching sides. Pull the knee in. While we're here, roll the ankle, just like we did on our opposite side. Bring the knee side to side now. Good job. Go ahead and straighten the leg out. Again, making sure that your knee is not bent. Good. Now that we're able to, go ahead and bend your knee. Bring that knee out to the opposite side. If you're able to hold the sole of the foot, your big toe, or your ankle on this side as well. Bring it as far as you feel comfortable. Try and keep your opposite leg down and straight. Deep breath. And now bring both feet in, close together. Pull the feet towards you and away. Just warming up those hips. Now we're gonna hold both feet. This one's for our full happy baby pose. So the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. If it's uncomfortable to hold your feet or your ankles, you can also hold the sides of your knees. Try to bring the knees as close as you can to the outside of your body, to the floor. Bring the legs together and straight. All right, now we're gonna point those toes. I want you guys to engage your core, so pressing your spine into the floor. You can have your hands behind your head if you have low back issues. Hands underneath your tailbone. We're going to do a small pulse. So you're just going to extend out and away a little bit and bring it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna flutter kick. So one leg and one leg. 2. Hold it, take a deep breath, inhale. All right, now we're gonna go into a small scissor kick. So they're gonna be down at an angle, not all the way down yet, and then we're gonna do scissor kick. 1 each way, we're gonna go 10 on each side. Same thing, and go. Great job. Bring it in, take a deep breath. Keep those knees bent in a nice tabletop position. We're gonna come up off our shoulder blades now. We're gonna try and reach our elbows to our knees. So hands up above the head first. Come on up and crunch. 1, 2. Try and keep those hips exactly where they are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Deep breath, inhale. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and do a modified heel touch. So one leg is going to be up in tabletop position, and we're going to drop one foot at a time. Try and only move at the hip joint, keeping your knee at that nice 90-degree angle bend, okay? 2. And keep going. 3. And 4, and 5, and good job. 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and almost there. 10, and relax, deep breath. All right, so for our next one, we're gonna go ahead and go into a glute bridge. Okay, if you have any issues with your hamstrings, I would suggest you bring your feet a little bit wider, okay? Otherwise, keep them hip width apart. We're gonna start off by bringing our hips up off the floor, squeeze the glutes. You only wanna come up to where your rib cage begins, okay? And drop down. 1, 2, good. 3. So what I want you guys to do is also round your spine out, engage the core, pick your hips up. 4, 5, 6, 7, great job. 8, 9, 10. Wonderful, deep breath. Awesome job. Okay. Now while we're here, we're also going to go into a bridge again, but this time we're going to have one leg come up into the chest. Okay? So what I mean by that is we're going to go into our bridge, pull the knee in, and then drop back down. Okay? Ready? And come on. 2, pull it in, drop down. Nice and controlled. Going for 5. This is 3, in, drop down. 4, in, drop down. 5, in, drop down. Good. Switch sides. We're just getting the hang of it here. Same thing and go. 1, in, drop down. 2, in, drop down. 3, in, drop down. 4, in, drop down. 5, in, drop down. Good. Deep breath. Okay, now we're going to go back into that bridge. Now we're going to march one leg up at a time. Go as high as you feel comfortable. Come on up. Lift up one leg. Keep your hips up. 2. Good job. Try not to let your hips fall. Almost there. Last one on each side. Relax. Good. Pull one knee into the chest. We're going to do some pulses here. So you're going to pull the knee in for 2. Come up off your shoulders. Feet off the floor. Point those toes. And go 1, 2, switch, 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 keep going, 2, switch, 2, switch, 2, switch, 2, switch, keep going. Go at your own pace. You guys can go faster or slower. I'm going for 10 on each side. Last one on each side here. And bring it down. Deep breath. Okay. Now we're going to do a straight leg pulse. So bring one leg up straight.
Same thing, up off your shoulder blades and pull. 2, switch, pull. 2, switch, 2. 2, switch, 2. 2, switch, 3. 2, switch, 3. 2, switch, 4. 2, switch, 4. 2, switch, 5. 2, switch, 5. 2, switch, 6. 2, switch, 6. 2, switch, 7. 2, switch, 7. 2, switch, 8. 2, switch, 8. 2, switch, 9. 2, switch, 9. 2, switch, 10. 2, switch, 10. 2, bring it down. Deep breath. I want you guys to bring your hands up. We're going to come into a seated position. I want you guys to reach your hands as far forward as you can. And up. Good. If it's a little too challenging to go from on the floor up, start in the upward position. Lean as far back as you feel comfortable, then come back up. Either one works. Keep going. We're going to go for 10. Good. 6. Good. Hold it up. Take a deep breath. I want you guys to go into butterfly pose. So it's with your feet together. We're going to go into some butterfly sit-ups. So you're going to lean back, just like we did earlier. And then try and come up from here. Okay? 1 second. Let's see. What you guys are going to notice is that when we come up, you're not going to be able to use the weight of your legs to counterbalance your upper body to help you come up. So you may not come up as high as you originally do with just regular sit-ups. But don't beat yourself up about that. Just like we did on the last one, another modification would be to start sitting up first, then leaning back till your core starts to shake, okay? So you can do either one from the floor or sitting up. And go for 10. 1. Roll it back, nice and slow, good. 2. Bring it down. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We got one more. We can do it. 10. Good job. Now we're going to go ahead and take it onto our side. So now that we're on our side here, I want you guys to lift up your feet. Try and bring your knees back and away from you. I shouldn't see them in your chest. Feet up off the floor. Lift up that top knee. 2. 3. 4. Say hello to those glutes. 5. 6. Really squeeze them. 7. 8. 9. 10. Straighten out the leg. Lift up the leg. Go 1, 2, 3. I'm just lifting it straight up. 5, 6. You're feeling those hip abductors. Keep going. One more. Okay, now what we're gonna do is push that heel back. I want you guys to squeeze your glute here to your side and then back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, take a deep breath. Roll out that ankle, bend the knee if you need to. Okay, this next one, we're gonna bring the leg up again. This time it's not gonna move. You're gonna move the bottom leg. You're gonna have your hand in front of you so you don't fall. And go 1, 2, 3. Now you're using your hip adductors. Bring those feet together, inner thigh muscles. 9, last one, 10. Woo, you guys should feel those glutes, your hips. Next up, we're gonna turn into fish, okay? You're gonna lift up those legs, both of them together at the same time. Ready? Flex your feet back and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, now you should feel a little bit of your obliques. Go ahead and bend your knees. Turn your upper body to the ceiling. We're gonna go into some side crunches here. Take a deep breath and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, so we're going to switch sides. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're starting first from our clam. So go ahead, make sure your knees are first, not towards your chest, away from you. Feet are up, knee up, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze the glute. 9, 10. Great job. All right, now we're going to get ready to lift that leg. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up. Now we're going to kick back and away from us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the glute. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down, roll out the ankle, bend the knee. Good. All right. Next up, we're going to hold the leg up, move that bottom leg, hand in front of you for support. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, we're going to turn into fish. Remember, we're going to lift up both of those legs together at the same time. Whenever you're ready, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bend your knees now. Upper body is facing the ceiling. We're going to come up and do a side crunch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it to your back. Straighten those legs out. Arms should be open wide, legs open wide. We're going to go opposite hand to foot up towards the ceiling for our starfish. Ready? 1, 2. You're going to make it challenging. Come up off those shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're ready to switch sides. Same thing here. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. We're going to go ahead and come up into a seated position. Straight legs. And go. So that one there is called your straight leg sit-up or row. Okay, if you want to add more to it, do a circular motion with the arms. Take it back. And come on up. 2, 3. Good. 4. 5. Opposite way around with the hands. Go. 'Good. All right. Next up, we're going to go into table pose on hands and knees. Make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Feet are flexed back. We're going to start off with those shoulders. Press your shoulders away from you. And relax the shoulders. Press the shoulders up. Relax. Press. Relax. Good job. All right, now we're going to focus on the back. I want you guys to round out your spine. And relax it down. Good. Cat. Cow. Take it into child's pose. Extend the arms in front. If it bothers your shoulders to bring your arms over the head, bring them back. Bring yourself up. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to go into downward facing dog. So again, feet flat on the floor here. We're going to lift those hips up for a downward facing dog. If you're able to, press your soles of your feet into the floor. Okay. Now we're going to look between our hands. Elongate your spine. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Great job. If the back of your legs, your hamstrings are tight, you can have a soft bend in the knee. That's okay. Okay, you can even shift your weight slowly, and again, I emphasize slowly. And bring it down. Good. Take a deep breath. We're going to go back into our downward facing dog. This time we're going to reach opposite hand to foot. Down and pike. Reach. Hold it. Good. If you can't touch your foot, reach for the knee. Almost there. One more on each side. All right. We're going to bring it down into a dive bomber. Bend the knees. Stick out the butt. Bring your chest down to the floor and come up and away. Deep breath. See if we're able to go back into that downward facing dog. Bend the knee. Bring yourself down low. Press away. Keep going. We got 3 more. Last one. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and take it to your stomach. We're going to bring our hands out to the side, kind of like in a goalpost shape. I want you guys to go ahead and lay on your right cheek. We're going to lift up our left leg. Pick it up. Try and bring that foot as far as you can to your right side. Should feel it opening up your hip. Working your glute a little bit. And bring it down slow. Switch cheeks, go ahead and lay on your left. Bend the right knee. Lift up as far as you can to the right side or your left side. Bring it down. Bring your head up. Right hand in front, elongate. Open up your left arm to the side. Lift up that arm and lean back, looking up to the ceiling. Feel your chest open. Try and keep your hips flat on the floor. Get a nice twist in the spine. Deep breath. Bring yourself down and switch sides. Same thing. Left arm now straight. Right arm up and out to the side. Try and keep your hips flat on the floor. Focusing on twisting the upper body. Hands in front. Stretch out. Go ahead and bring yourselves up. So
for this next one, we're going to go into table position first. So there's a few modifications for this next one, but the gist of it is you're going to bring your knee as close as you can towards your elbow. Okay? Round your spine and kick back. So you guys remember how we did the cow and cat? So when you bring your knee into your chest, you're going to go into cat, round your spine as much as you can, kick back, bring the knee in, cat, and kick back. Okay? You can do it on table position. You can do the same thing in a modified plank or a full plank. Okay? You're going to choose which one you're doing. Take a deep breath. And go into your plank. Knee, lift, back. Knee, lift, back. 3 more. Knee, lift, back. 2 more. Knee, lift, back. Last one. Downward facing dog. We're going to switch sides. Same thing. Knee, lift, back. Knee, lift, back. 3 more. Knee, lift, back. 2 more. Knee, lift, back. Last one. Knee, lift, back. Downward facing dog. Breathe through it. Now we're going to do here, lift up one leg. Nice and gently. If you're able to bend the knee, bring that foot over to the opposite side. Try and keep your shoulders square. Try not to let the leg twist your arms. Bring it down slowly. Switch sides. Open up that hip. Again, don't let it twist your arms. Bring it down. Give your shoulders a break. Go into child's pose. Come on up. Roll the shoulders out. Gonna go ahead and take it down. Have a seat. So for this next one, all I want you guys to do is to come up into a crab and bring it down. Just a gentle hip lift. And down. Are we okay there? Good. Lift and down. Great job. Okay? So we're going to go into that move a little bit more. So for this next one, we're going to go into that crab lift, but my palms are going to be at an angle behind me, fingers pointed away. So lift up and down. Okay, lift up and down. Okay, now here's where it gets a little challenging, a little fun. We're gonna lift up one hand. Okay, so I do have my hand on the floor behind me. Let me turn to this side so you guys can see. Okay, I'm gonna lift up as high as I can. Drop down, nice and controlled. Only go as high as you feel comfortable. So again, here we go. Feet flat on the floor and lift. And down. Good. This is called your crab reach. And down. 2 more. And down. Last one. Now we're going to switch sides. Same thing here. Palm is down, fingers are pointed away from me. Okay, that's the optimum position for your shoulder because we do use that shoulder joint. Feet flat on the floor, hand in, and reach, and down. Reach, and down. Good, that's 2, 3, and down. 2 more, 4, and down. 5, and down. Relax, take a deep breath. Thank your shoulders for working with you. Great job. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stretch out our wrists a little bit because we did use them a lot today. Okay, so one good stretch is to actually bring your palm up, fingers pointed down to the floor. Straighten out your arm, pull your fingers back towards you. Don't forget your thumb, pull it back as well. If you're able to, you can put it on the floor. Don't press too hard, only as far as you feel comfortable. Deep breath. Roll it out. Other side, same thing. Straight arm, fingers down, palm up. Pull those fingers back. Good, only going as far as you feel comfortable. Roll out those wrists. We're going to do a few more wrist stretches, but we're going to be in table position. You guys are really going to feel your forearms today, okay? So, I'm going to go into table position, but I'll face forward so you guys can see my arm placement a little bit here. So, I'm at an angle. Actually, I'll be to the side for this one. So, all I want you guys to do is have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to rock forward and back. If your wrists feel really tight here, turn your wrist out just at an angle. There you go. Lean forward and back. That's it. That's all we're doing. Forward and back. See how far past your fingers? You can bring your shoulders there. One more. Great job. All right, now we're going to turn our fingers back towards our knees. Now instead of leaning forward, we're going to practice leaning towards our heels here, okay? Only go as far as you feel comfortable. Last one. Great job. All right, now next up, you're going to turn your palms facing up. Very gently put your weight on your wrist. Okay? All right, now what I want you guys to do is actually pull your thumbs into your palm. Wrap your fingers around the thumb, okay? Again, with our palms facing up. Try and get the tightest grip as you can on your thumb. You're going to feel your forearm muscles here. Hold it. Keep your shoulders above your wrist. Deep breath. Relax the hands. Straighten them out a little bit. Palms are still facing up. Wrap those thumbs in again. As tight as you can. Try and keep your elbows as straight as possible. Okay, but if you need to bend the elbows, that's completely fine, okay? Deep breath, we're almost there. And relax. Go ahead and pull those fingers. Roll them out. Shake it out. Good. Let's see. Ooh. All right, so for our next one, we're going to relax a little bit. What I want you guys to do is actually lay on your belly, cross your shoulder over, and opposite arm over. Okay, you're going to lay your head on the top shoulder. So I'm going to do that on my side. Arm down. Opposite arm down. Crossing. Relax your head. Deep breath. And switch sides. So, this arm's going to be the bottom now. This is going to be the top. And relax. And relax here. Go ahead and turn onto your back. While we're on our back, palms up to the sides. Just allow your feet to fall. Deep breath. Nice deep breaths. Feeling your heart rate start to slow down. When you're able to, go ahead and start moving those toes. Good. Wiggle your fingers. Flex your feet and point the toes. Turn your legs in and out to the side, warming up those hips. Good. Flex your palms up to the ceiling and wrists back towards your forearm. Turn your palms in towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. You should feel your shoulders moving with this one. Good. Go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to look at those hips here. I want you guys to go ahead and tilt your hips up. This is called an anterior tilt. Now we're going to push our tailbone into the floor. Posterior tilt. Anterior. Posterior. Good. Now we're going to go ahead, hands across the shoulder. We're going to come up into a sitting position whenever you're ready. Good job. Thank your wrists, thank your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your ankles, all the joints. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands together for a close. Remember superior health and positive energy. Believe it and achieve it Doubt it and do without it. Namaste.